What's up, guys? Brian back to talk about The Walking Dead and why fans of Carol should be worried. I myself am a fan of Carol Pelletier and Melissa McBride, and we have some information that may show if she's going to be around or not for Season 7. What do you think? Spoilers ahead. If you don't want to know any of the information, stop watching now. Spoilers ahead from the comic and the show. These may or may not occur, but potential spoilers ahead. The images used in this video are property of AMC. We do not use to claim ownership of these images. We're using them under the Copyright Act with fair use for their commentary, criticism, news reporting, and teaching. Well, comicbook.com is the article right there that we will reference. We'll put the link in the description below. Check it out if you want to. While The Walking Dead Season 7 trailer revealed that fan favorite female badass Carol Pelletier has physically recovered from the wounds she experienced late in the show's 6th season, her mental state is posing the biggest threat heading into the upcoming episodes. And that's obvious what it is. I mean, she was shot a bunch of times, so she physically has to repair herself, but mentally she was such a beaten down person. We saw at the end of Season 6, not just the last episode, but the last couple episodes, she was struggling a lot. And it's hard to see Carol because she's a strong Terminator type person, and she's keeping a death diary going out there too, and she just really was looking for a way to get away from it all. And it's just a shame because we all love Carol. We want her to be around. The character has been on an emotional roller coaster since The Walking Dead began 6 years ago. She lost her husband, her daughter, her adopted family of Lizzie and Mika, and all too many other people that she has cared for and made sacrifices for. The summation of these losses is something which has made Carol lose her will to live, and she clearly stated that while encouraging a savior to kill her in the season finale. And that was tough to watch. Carol is a badass. She wasn't always a badass, though. She's had the biggest change of a character arc I've seen in a show probably ever. And this is how we kind of saw her at the end at the Season 6 finale when Morgan found her. And, of course, she was brutally taken down. She left Morgan to do that, and she was shot a bunch of times. But in the trailer, we got to see that she was still alive. And it's hard to see Carol there, huddled in try and protect the mode. While talking to comicbook.com recently, Melissa McBride subtly slipped in a comment about Carol's current mental state, which to comic book fans is quite startling. She definitely got some healing to do in her mind and where she wants to be on this earth, McBride says, before adding, or if she wants to stick around or what. If she wants to stick around, don't you dare do it, Carol. Don't you quit on us now. And that's for sure. In the comic, we'll talk about in a second, but she's a far different character that she commits suicide on there for a different reason with Tyrese and everything. But, for here, she's just mentally broken down, and that may be the demise of her, too. She is one of my death predictions for Season 7. I hope it's not going to happen, but she might. But we'll see how it plays out. If she makes it to Season 8, I would love to see that, but hopefully she's a person going forward. But I think that's the only way she dies. She makes it to the kingdom, we know in the trailer, and we know in, the spoiling Dead fans and the filming that's broken down. She has made it to the first part of Season 7. What about the second part of Season 7? We just don't know yet. In The Walking Dead comics, issue 42 to be exact, Carol fed herself to a test zombie of Alicia Warrens, a character who never existed in the TV series. The zombie took a bite out of Carol's throat, and Carol refused their aid, insisting they let her die in peace. Carol's life faded in Tyrese's arms, and why she would be a mercy, killed by Andrew before turning. So she committed suicide, and a far different thing in the comics with Tyrese, and here's the bite. But see, that's Carol, different hair, different character altogether. She's just different on the show. She's such a better character on the show, which she might end up having, committing suicide to finally end it, like she did in the comic. But we'll see. Obviously, Carol has long outlived her comic book lifespan on the AMC adaptation, so her fate is largely unpredictable, but comments like, if she wants to stick around, have our stomachs in knots over the thought of Carol committing suicide on The Walking Dead. And how would Carol die? She's kind of like the Terminator. She is kill or be killed. If she's going to kill you, whatever. But probably the only way she will die is if she commits suicide. Kind of like a comic book death. Come back around, far different from the character how it would be, but she might commit suicide. That might be her only way out. I could see that happening. I just don't know when it would. Will it happen or not? What do you think? Do you think she will? Do you think she won't? Do you think she sticks around? Does she make it to Season 8? I hope so. I hope she makes it all the way to Season 8. And then she dies somehow, but I don't know how she's going to get taken out. She ain't going to die by some other person. She's too strong for that. She kills the wolves. She kills the people there. She steps it up. She keeps them got him out of Terminus and everything else. So I don't know. I just love this picture. This is one of the best Walker Stalker pictures there is. That's Sophia, Ed, and Carol. Pretty awesome. And I like that a lot. So like, share, subscribe for more videos, guys. Post your comments, what you think. Is Carol going to survive or not? Do you think so? Why or why not? And subscribe to keep this channel growing, guys. Thanks for watching, and you guys are awesome.